Hey everyone, Sam Davidson here with MEA Worldwide, and we are here at the semifinals of season 17 of The Voice. We're going to be talking to all of the contestants tonight from every team, and tomorrow they are cutting it down to only 4. You're not going to want to miss these interviews, so stay tuned. So, when did we officially bleach the hair blue?
My sister actually documented this. She posted something on Instagram when my birthday came around. So May 30th, 2019 was the official start of the Blue Crew. And what ended up happening, it's a weird story. When I was initially auditioning for this show, it was in the midst of auditioning for master's programs in opera. That's what I was going into, and that's what I expected to go into going forward because how many thousands of people audition for The Voice, right?
Right.
And I think it was 40,000 this season, something like that. And so to celebrate my getting done with all those auditions, I dyed my undercut. So initially it was silver, but then it faded out very quick. So I wanted to go blue just for fun. And when The Voice came around, when they first up, I got like a bunch of letters back from colleges saying, "Congrats, we want you here." And I was going to take them, and I told my parents, and they were so happy. And then The Voice called the next day, and I'm just like, "Hey guys, guess what I'm doing?" And they were like, "Okay."
Did you get to defer?
Oh yeah, no, we're good. I'm going to CSUN next semester if this doesn't work out. But what ended up happening is I just kind of kept it for fun. Like I was gonna dye it black just for the show, but then I thought, well, who else is gonna do this?
Yeah.
You know, let's have fun with this and let's see what people think. Let's make a name for yourself in a way that's kind of different. So the Blue Crew was born, and then I was gonna cut it off. I was gonna shave it off, but then what I found out, a friend of mine sent me a thing regarding this thing called Light It Up Blue. Now, initially that was started by Autism Speaks, and I don't necessarily support that organization by itself. But thanks to that, just kind of through a lot of different ways and means, blue, the color blue, is the color, I guess, officially for autism research.
And you had no idea.
And having Asperger's syndrome, I realized, holy crap, this is the perfect match. I can't shave my head now. This is way too perfect of an opportunity. And so it initially was just a way to get me noticed, but then it turned into a banner I could carry to help advocate for all those people who are at home, who want to do the show and are afraid to.
And so, speaking of those people, what has the feedback been in the past couple of weeks that you've gotten from them?
I mean, over this season, I've just received hundreds and hundreds of messages from people either on the spectrum or who have friends and family on the spectrum. And, it's weird getting called an inspiration because how do you respond to that, right? And I'm still trying to wrestle with that because I don't want it to get to my head. I always want to stay humble. But, God's given me this platform where I could be myself and where I could advocate, with as little of a platform as I have, because, this next season's coming up very, very soon. But, so long as I have that banner, I'm going to carry it.
Absolutely. And I have to say, tonight, your duet with Ricky, with Ricky was one of the best performances I've ever seen on this show. I was very inspired. If this didn't work out, I really think you guys should start a band.
I'll let him know. He's a phenomenal guitar player. I have a lot to learn from him. He's a showman in his own right, and I think we could both make a kick-ass show.
When you guys rehearsed together, were you both kind of looking at each other like, whoa, I didn't know you could do that. It was so like symbiotic.
I think we've been around each other so much, the 8 of us, that we've kind of gotten a major gist of what the other person can do. So my goal in that case is to be as much of myself as I can, and then try to coax that out of Ricky as much as I can.
Yeah.
And not that Ricky needs it. And I'm sure he has kind of the same mindset that I do in that regard. So I really thought we brought out the best in each other tonight.
And so if you do hopefully make it to the finale, is there anything specifically you would like to tackle or just show America one last time?
I want to get back to flipping songs for sure. But at the same time, people know me for my high energy, for jumping off stages, and for doing all this crazy stuff on stage. So I guess the best I can give you is that if I make it to the next round, I just need to be the best version of myself. I need to just up it as high as I can go.